And I want to say that the Tongue of Linden is calling for a closer collaboration between the local authorities and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to effectively address the growing migrant situation in the Tongue of Linden, where in January we were told no such situation exists, and only a week ago confirmed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs that we do have such a situation. This call follows a statement by the minister that is acknowledging that such a situation exists, but more so, overlook the challenges posed by the influx of the displaced migrants into the Linden community. I would like to express that our tongue promotes a compassionate response to this situation, while highlighting the urgent need for collaboration and coordination to ensure that both migrants and local residents are supported. Linden is compassion. We have the values of human understanding and dignity. However, we must ensure that our local resources and infrastructure are able to support both our local citizens and those seeking refuge and displaced individuals. This is a significant challenge that requires a collaborative and coordinated effort in line with our international understanding and obligations. I'd like to stress the importance of the involvement of local stakeholders in the affairs to ensure that the local authorities, non-governmental organizations, and community leaders are in development of a compassionate response plan. We encourage the minister to work closely with the tongue. Our leaders are prepared, as we had highlighted matters of these since last year, 2023, the month of December, at the referendum held in Venezuela. We understand our humanitarian obligations. Our tongue, however, needs the necessary tools so as to provide the resources within that humanitarian context to migrant while safeguarding the interests of our residents. We want to emphasize the need for a balanced approach. The municipality of Linden reiterates our commitment to the tongue to uphold its responsibilities to have all residents, both new and long-standing, with the vital resources and solutions that respect the needs of our citizens, maintain public order, and ensure that Linden remains a united and strong community during this time. I want to express once again our concerns on this matter are twofold. First, we understand our international obligation as to the many conventions signed by the government of Guyana. We understand as part of our humanitarian support for those who are seeking refuge and in need of desperate shelter, especially those fleeing from economic hardship, that this tongue, Linden, is prepared to do whatever it is necessary in line with international obligations such as the International Organization for Migration and the International Human Rights Organization, where we can fulfill those mandates. However, we ask the government through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to ensure that the tongue, in relation with working with the minister and his unit designated specifically to address these concerns, can have that understanding of that commitment to our international partners. But as a sovereign nation and as a commitment to our own people, it becomes important so that we address issues that may provoke such matters as xenophobia, promote such matters as fear and intimidation where they are not. The forum looked at the time the referendum, it looked at our geopolitical relevance to what is happening in Venezuela. It looked at the migrant issue. It also looked at the 1899 border controversy in the issue before the ICJ. And it also focused on what was going to happen moving forward in things such as the Argyle Agreement. We have a good understanding, because I'll tell you why this matter is so important to Linden. And this is our articulation when we had our motorcade. Linden held a motorcade in December with thousands of people on the streets to bring awareness on this matter. And I had that on my Facebook post because we in our consciousness understand that in the change of the thinking of the Venezuelan government, Region 10 over the Essequibo is the new border, even though we have not promoted losing it 63,000 square miles. We are not promoting we lose that. We are saying, however, that type of thinking will make people want to bring an influx based on fear and concern into Linden. And that is where the migrant conversation started. Because we were talking about internal and external people at the amplification of the referendum, and people were concerned that may want to enter Region 10. And our concern at the time is that we don't have the capacity and we don't have institutions to address if people start to come in. And today, December, we are having this conference to address the cities.